So this line here is going to represent your ownership experience, which earlier you told me you're going to keep the car about 3 or 4 years. So we're going to go over what's covered under the warranty and then also let you know what's not covered. So what we're providing you with is a 6-month, 6,000 mile powertrain only coverage. So what that coverage, or what we're going to draw a little drawing of your vehicle here to show you exactly what that covers. So those are going to be the wheels. This is going to be the engine, the transmission, and the drivetrain. So there's roughly 1,000 parts on here that are within those 3 components that are internally lubricated, which means touched by oil, that are going to be covered under this. Now, you do have to bring this back to a Shottenkirk dealership, and there is a $100 deductible, but we pay everything on top of that. So that's what's covered under that warranty. Now I'm going to get into what's not covered. There are roughly 15,000 parts on the vehicle that are not covered under that. So those are going to kind of be your major mechanical, your high-tech components, some of your electrical components will not be covered under this. Also, what is not covered is your general maintenance. So when I say maintenance, typically we think of oil changes, tire rotations. Above and beyond that, it's going to be belts, hoses, brake pads, the battery, all the things we've always had to pay for as part of owning a vehicle. The next thing is a rental vehicle. Now we go over this because some new car manufacturers give you a rental vehicle to drive if your car's in for warranty work. Obviously there's no manufacturer's warranty on this pre-owned car, so that no longer applies. But however, here at Shottenkirk we do have the next best thing, which is a shuttle service. So we will drop you off and pick you up anywhere in a 50-mile radius to bring your vehicle in here to get your oil changed and any sort of service work done. And then lastly, and this is where there's a little bit of gray area, so I want to go over this with you, is wear and tear is not covered. Now how we define wear and tear is any electrical or mechanical failure that can be traced to one of 3 things. The first one being the climate, the second being the road conditions, and third being your personal driving habits. The reason that those 3 things are not covered is because we have no control over that stuff, right? We have no control over the climate that the vehicle's driven in, the roads it's driven on, or the manner in which you may drive the vehicle, so that's why we reserve the right not to cover those things. However, because the vehicle went through our 64-point service inspection, what we provide with our finance program is a 3-year, 36,000 mile blanket coverage. Now the differences between our blanket coverage and this powertrain warranty is these 15,000 parts that were no longer covered, we're going to step up and cover those, okay? As far as your maintenance goes, we're going to cover your next 6 oil changes and 6 tire rotations. Now where this does not provide you with a rental vehicle, as long as your vehicle is going to be in the shop for 3 hours or more, we do provide you with a rental vehicle. And it is nationwide. So we certainly hope that you bring your vehicle back to Shottenkirk, but you do not have to. If you're out of town or you're on a trip or something, you take it anywhere you go to an ASE certified mechanic, we'll get it taken care of for you. So no longer have to go to Shottenkirk. But then the biggest part about this is where we're unable to cover wear and tear before. With our finance program, we're going to step up and cover anything that fails due to wear and tear all the way back to day 1.